I don't know if Mark's still alive or not, or if he wrapped up yet, but I figured I'd hop on for a little bit before the Bears game. See if anybody is alive and well. Almost nice enough to shoot outside. We'll see how it goes. Let me know about the audio. Hopefully that is good. And we will do a little bit of shooting. Hey, what's up, Al? How are you, my brother? Haven't shot this slingshot in a long time. Changed up the catch trap thingy. It's almost nice enough to actually go outside and not freeze. How is everybody today, man? Good. Audio's good. How y'all doing? Fabuloso. So I put a bigger can on that thing instead of a pop can. I put like a soup can. So it should last a little longer. I modified up there too. I don't know how good you guys can see. Let me move this thing over a little bit. Let me zoom in. Rex, what up? Weston, how you be? Let me get this zoomed in so you guys can see. I made a few changes to that thing. All right, so up on the, sorry for the shakiness. There we go. Up on the upper right hand corner, I guess it would be, that black thing hanging off is like a pheasant head target. And then I put a bigger can on the left hand side, then that bell sticking out the side, the silver spinner, and then I put the sketchy slings on the bottom, a 40 in the middle, and a 25 on the top, so we can kind of run the ladder a little bit. Hopefully that's all coming in pretty clear. Steven, how are you? How's everybody doing today, man? Everybody good? Yeah, the sun's out, but it's still a little bit brisk. It's bright, reflecting off the sun, or off the snow that's left over. Definitely bright. See if I can hit that pheasant head. I'm going to the left. I haven't shot this slingshot in eons. I'll show you what it is in a second here. Every single one of those shots was an inch to the left. I'd almost be hitting his beak. There we go. We'll see how that one goes. That was one little bit of a ricochet forward. There we go. Not sure if I'm going to keep that one on there or not. Got two slingshots I'm going to shoot today. This first one here, let me catch up with these comments. There you go. Getting ready to go out to meet up with the family for some food. Hell yeah. So this is the first one I'm shooting here today. This was made by Dan Layton, and it is a custom. It's called the Don. It is a design by, I think, John Palfrey, maybe. It's got some camo looking G10 resin kind of stuff, ivory on this side, and then jade in the center there. It is custom because this here particular one won't be made again with those exact color schemes. And also he did modify the clips. He brought this a little bit in higher and then made the ultra thin clips on there too. So yeah, it was definitely a custom, and I love it. I just don't shoot it too much. So I figured I'd bust it out today. I hear Precise is coming to Omega. Damn, I got 3 in a row. If I hit that 25. Oh, couldn't get it. Nice. Shooting okay now. Getting there at least. Yeah, Precise is supposedly coming. It's in the mix from what I hear. It is, I don't know how soon or when, but it's coming for sure. And I believe they're going to have all flavors. So if you are a Precise fan, then you will be able to get it in the US without having to wait. Yeah. I have another shoot. Hey, MD, what up? How you beat? I have another one I'm going to shoot here in a little bit. I hope Mark was done. I didn't double check. I know he was on. He's usually over by now, though. I usually don't like going live if somebody else is live, but he almost always is done by now, so I guess I probably should have checked. Apologize, Mark. This soup can is pretty cool. It's actually corn. A little bit of ricochet. Not sure if I like that yet. But it is clay. Dark Parrot. You know what? I seen some stuff the other day. Yeah, I love that. I love the sound of a good old fashioned soup can, soup corn can. Um, I saw another company that has the Night Parrot, but it's not called the Night Parrot. But it's a complete and utter exact image. Copy, I should say. I forgot about the bell. Let's see if we can hit that thing. Oh, right next to it. I always struggle with the bell. Got it. Got the wind picking up a touch. Still a bit brisk, even though it looks beautiful. I like the targets. I like that I can see all the green. Hit the like button, guys. Please. Whew. I have a slingshot I made this morning that I'm not done with, but I wanted to shoot it to see how it feels before I do anything else. So I'm going to shoot that thing here in a minute. But I'll have to take the paracord wrap back off of it and polish her up a bit. Hopefully it shoots good. I should stick it in my pocket. That one went flying. I'm going to stick this one in my pocket actually before I show it to you guys. Warm it up a little bit. Never used Precise cold weather, but that cyan is fire. I also like the Gen 3. The only Precise I ever shot was thicker stuff. 0.7 in yellow, I believe it was. And I ended up trading that to Ethan, I believe, because he likes the thicker stuff. I never really shot the thicker stuff too much, but I wanted to try it. It's just not for me. Oh, I hear a dog somewhere. Well, those targets are making nice sounds today, huh? Oof. Can't quite get the 40. Got another winter storm coming next week, so winter ain't over yet, man. 0.4, 0.45, 0.5 guy myself. Agreed. I like 0.5. I really do. I've been shooting this 0.4 for a little while. After I did a little bit of testing, and then the 0.45 from Hawk, and I actually really like this for clay. So I ended up making using up a couple more band sets, but then I made a couple of 0.4s strictly for clay. So I have two different sets. So I have my 0.5s for steel, 8mm, and then the 0.4s for clay. So far, it's working out. I like to be able to switch pretty easy back and forth without having to cut or trim or anything. See if I can hit the 25. Ooh, right above it. Yeah, I'm over the snow for sure, man. I'm ready for spring, but we still got all January, all February. Those are usually the coldest months around here, and then we end up coming out of winter, March kind of area. Hoping for a Bears victory today, man. Go Bears. That's what I'm using too. So 0.45 because I still have a bit of the Omega White 4.5 left, but it's almost gone. Right on, man. Yeah, this stuff here is still that SWC. I'm just trying to burn through it, part of it. I don't know. They're already made. Might as well shoot them. Let's see if we can go top to bottom. I only got the 25 finally, but it was on the high side. Back to the 25. Not quite. There we go. That was a good solid one. Curveball. Go Bears. Yeah, I'm hoping, man. I mean, they got to beat the Lions today. We'll see what happens after that. Hopefully they can pull it off. I'm not holding my breath. They've been playing good, but they also have had luck on their side. This is a short slingshot. I don't know if you've ever seen this one, but this thing is tiny, dude. Like from top to bottom, super, super small. It's like barely even fits the two fingers on there, and the other one kind of wraps around. But I love it. Avi, what's up? I'll try and remember you, man. I'm glad you're back, though. Thank you. Hit that like, fellers. Get that numbers up. How are you? You came after a long time? Excellent, man. I'm glad you're back, dude. Thanks. Same old stuff around here, man. Shooting, trying to get through winter. And we're getting there. This clay is doing a little bit more damage than I thought on that soup can. I mean, it's barely even denting it, but I didn't even think it was going to do that. We're at 10 meters, too. I measured it out. The other day, I was at probably not even 9.5. So I figured I better check it and see. And yeah, we're at the 10 meters. In case anyone was wondering. Take it easy, MD. We'll see you soon. Smokies and baked beans. Heck yeah. What is my main goal? My main goal is to wake up every day and not die. If you're talking about shooting, I'm just plinking. I have a big target at the bottom there, and then they consecutively get smaller, and they kind of alternate back and forth. So realistically, I would like to be able to shoot them all without missing. And right now we're going to start from the bottom and go up. And just kind of practicing a little bit. Having some fun before I got to do other things. So I missed on the 40, so I'll go back to the bottom again. Just kind of work my way back up. You know, I should probably measure that, whatever that dark green one is. Okay, got the 40. Oh, right next to that 25, man. I know you. A.R. Sing. How are you, my brother? Like, what's your income source, if you're comfortable to say? My income source is working a 9 to 5 and getting a minimal paycheck. Hopefully, it will be making slingshots and selling them to the world, and I can retire. Oop, almost dropped one. Today I don't have to wear gloves, but it is cold. Ooh, that was a string shot. I got nothing cooking today, MD. I'm gonna come to your house, man. He's always got something cooking. That was a ricochet. In my own house, though, guys. I'm allowed to shoot my own house. Am I married? Yes, I am. And I have a few kids. Actually, this year, let's see, I got to think. How long have we been married? Not too long. It was 2019, I think. Oh, wait. No, not 19. Jesus Christ. I already had 2 kids by then. It was the 19th. God damn. I should probably know that, right? May 13th, 20. Jesus. 2013. Yeah, that's it. 2013. That's when I got married. No, I don't shoot guns, man. She don't watch, MD. I got no worries in that. She has 0 interest in this stuff, and that's okay. The only thing that she may be interested in is if I get a little cashola. That was the fence. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm playing safe practices here. So what would 13 be? And today we're in 2026. So we've been married for 13 years. Avi, yeah, I've been in 2 tournaments. First year I scored 21st out of almost maybe 100 entries. Second year that I competed, I scored 37, and my score is really, really bad. 21 I can handle, but 37 was rough. But overall, I'm a okay shot. I keep forgetting about that pheasant head up there. I can barely see it. It kind of blacks out, blends in. There we go. Ooh, a little low. That bastard would have got away. Ain't eating no pheasant tonight. Ooh, now we are. That was like right in his eyeball. Nope. Let's see if we can. We need 1 more pheasant to get a little bit of food, right? 2 pheasants for dinner. Oh man, he is definitely running away. He probably told all his friends now. Oh, right in the eyeball. Nice. What is my philosophy of life? Philosophy of life. Well, I guess try and be good to each other. Is that a philosophy? Or what? What is your philosophy, AR? If you don't mind typing it out, I'm willing to listen. All right, let's try for that 25. I got it. It's on the high side, though. I'll count it. Ooh, got the 40. I was dead smack in the center. Let's see if we can run it down. Got the big green thing. All right, made a complete run. See if we can continue. Can. Try the pheasant head. Got him. If I can hit the bell, I got a full run. Oh, son of a biatch. It was right in the old eyeball digital paradox. I used to have a, we used to talk on CBs a long time ago. Yes, I'm old. And one of my buddies' name was Paradox because everybody had to make up handles. Bad habit of instinctive shooting. Had to stop myself today and just shoot. My shots are tailing off. I got North Korean rocket purchased from Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, I know, right? I almost had the complete run, dude. Every target on the thing. That would have been pretty sweet, man. That bell always gets me. I don't know why. It's not like it's that small, dude. Yeah, I hit the post right next to it. It rang it, but it didn't hit it. Hit the can on the ground below or behind the bell. There we go. Now I got it. Discord has overtaken YouTube for slinging. Hey, I'm still here, Al, and I'll keep on going, man. I'm not ready for the Discord. I'm not really a fan yet, but it's okay. Money. That's your philosophy of life. Yeah, MD. Sometimes you gotta check yourself, right? I'm telling you, you'll fall into these things, these habits, and you don't even realize you're falling into it, man. All right, let's see if we can get that 25. Oh, right next to the damn thing. Discord is cool. I'm not trashing it. Don't get don't get that mixed up. There we go. It's just not for me. One day I'm sure I'll hop onto it. Got the 40. But that's the beauty of life, right? You get to pick and choose what you want to do. I like YouTube. Always have. All right, let's go for the can. We're getting close. Pheasant head. Holy curveball. What's up, Sam? How you be? Birds are pretty easy to take out, Fred. If you're talking about ammo, I don't know about scopes, but ammo, 8mm will do the job for sure. It's all about shot placement, really. I'm from northern Illinois, near Chicago. So I have a question for you guys. How many of you have shot the new simple shot targets? Sam broke one already, and I'm curious. The wasp ones are tough to break, dude. So, Sam, how many shots did you get on that one before it broke? I haven't shot mine yet, so this is it's an honest question. How many shots did you get on that thing before it ripped? Because I've shot the living hell out of wasp spinners, and they are tough, dude. What are you gonna do, Al? You gonna do professional this year? The new ones, they MD, the ones that they came out with, they're all white and they're made for like the WSA knockdowns. Here in Texas, they are. That's cool, man. Probably nice and hot down there. 5,000 shots on it, Sam. 5,000 shots. I'm gonna have to call you out on that one, Sam. I don't think you shot that thing 5,000 shots. Oh, got the 40. Hell yeah. Making our way up. Can we do the 25? Damn, right to the right of it. So good. Professional, yes. Did that last year, so professional again, yeah. Which are the best rubber bands, 0.75 or 2mm? Those are too thick for me, Fred. I shoot very thin bands. So I shoot between um, 0.4 and 0.5. But if you're shooting to hunt, you may want to step it up. I don't know. I don't like thick bands at all. But I also take a lot more shots when you're hunting. You're not sitting here shooting, a couple hundred shots in an hour. So you may want that really high tension. But if you are doing something repetitive over and over, that tension can be a little bit, can play on your body quite a bit actually. Got the 40. See if we can get 25. Oh, right next to that son of a biatch. If you let your feet breathe, you will shoot better. That's probably true. Do you ever get RTS with that bell? Don't know what that means. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Please explain. I'd be more than happy to answer the question, but I really don't understand. Ooh, right next to the bell. I'll shoot at it since you since you mentioned it. Label on the post that it's held onto. There we go. I can't wait to shoot into my catch box. Long draw light bands for hunting. Yeah, exactly. What piece of advice would you give to a young adult? Invest your money into something, man. Oh, Willies, what's up, my brother? Lots of people told me to invest money, and I didn't listen. And I really wish I would have. Um, a lot of things you can do to make money when you're young that will really benefit you later on in life. But it's my own damn fault. And I ain't broke, but I ain't rich. I ain't rich in money. I'm rich in life. Just working my way back up again. Ooh, got the 40. Give me that 25. Got it. Hell yeah. Crocs. Dude, Crocs all day long, baby. I got them on right now, as a matter of fact. My toes are a little bit cold, but I'm all right. All right, so we made it up the ladder. Let's see if we can continue on the remaining 3 targets. So we'll go for the can. Go for the pheasant head. And go for the bell. Got it. Completely. That was full round there. I just don't feel like messing around with it, man. It's 15 meters and whatever. I like shooting at 10 meters most of the time. And I hate having clay in my catch box. It's just like a weird thing. I don't like clay in my catch box. So, I think next Thursday is supposed to be like 50 or 60 degrees. I may go back, open her all up and shoot some steel. Oof. You like guns? Yes. I enjoy shooting the occasional firearm, but yeah. When felons can't own guns, they do slingshots and pocket rocks. It's funny. Hell yeah, Cheek. Exactly right. I am a hardcore felon. I am not a felon, guys. I had a misdemeanor once. Only once. All right. I was trying to work my way back up. 5,000 shots is just, I just have a hard time believing that you shot it. How long did that take you to shoot, Sam? I'm not being mean to you, dude. Don't take it the wrong way. It's just 5,000 shots is a lot of shots. Like a lot of shots. Now, if it was over like 2 months or something, I could definitely see that, but not in a quick time frame. YouTube fell in. I always shoot Michael Willoy. I always shoot the sniper sling pit pouches, and they look like a mask too when you hold them up like this. See, I love these pit pouches. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, we really get like probably 10 months of decent weather around here, so I typically shoot in the catch box. But right now, I'm liking this little tree here I'm shooting at, this little target tree. It's pretty fun, man. And I can just let them fly and don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I'll be back to my normal stuff pretty soon. Dude, it is almost better, Randall. Thank you for asking. So the um, my leg thingy was going on. The swelling is all the way down to nothing. The whole vein thing, they're still puffy, but they're going down day by day. The pain has decreased 90%. So I would say I'm really close to being back to normal, I guess. As normal as you can call it. That was a little ricochet. Just got a text from my wife saying the hot water heater needs to be relit. I'm gonna shoot this other slingshot here pretty soon, guys. I made it this morning, and I can tell you I am not a fan of making stuff out of aluminum. But let's warm up the hands for a second. Yeah, thanks for asking, Randall. I appreciate the thoughts, man. And yes, I am super happy that everything has returned back to normal, as normal as it gets around here, at least. All right, so I had this hunk of metal, this big chunk of aluminum laying around, and yeah, exactly, MD. That's all I shoot is the silver and blue ones. I love them. That's all I've shot for years, and I really don't want to move anything else. What state are you in? All three go. Do I like politics? I don't know. We're all kind of nowadays. It's kind of spoon fed to you. It's all over the damn place. Force fed to you. Northeast. Damn, it's illegal. That's crazy. Felony if caught with one. That really sucks, dude. I could not imagine that. All right, so this is the one I whipped up this morning and is not done yet. This is all of a solid chunk of aluminum. I still need to finish polishing it. I only just very rough polished it, and then put some paracord on it to wrap it or to make it feel good. I don't know if you can't even see it. This damn light won't light up. This is the WR1 model made by me, and I wanted to see how aluminum felt to work with, because I gave up on using it. I bought a chunk of it a long time ago, and everything I did was just fighting me. So I tried it again this morning. The edges on the tips here are a little bit sharp still too, so I'm hoping we don't get any band cuts. That would not be the greatest thing ever. But first shot ever with this thing. Put some bands on it right before the live. Let's see where she goes. This is a chunky beast, man. Oof, shooting a little high, I think. Can't see it that good. Yep, high and to the right. Damn, high and to the right. Sorry, guys. It takes a little bit to figure stuff out sometimes for me. All right. There we go. The Twix. Oh, trust me, they don't forget about that. Maine is the exception. Fowler's in Maine. Wow, that sucks, dude. I didn't know that. I knew that they weren't as encouraged, I guess. Isn't there a ton of shooters on the East Coast, though? This feels really good in the hand. I'm just shooting it a little high right now. I gotta get it figured out, which I'm sure I will. I'm liking this thing though, dude. There we go. Got the 40. I'm just gonna keep shooting at the 25 for a second. If I would probably band this up in 0.5 and shoot some steel through it normally. This design has pretty wide tips on it. Up and right. That's where I'm going with this thing. There we go. Dead center on the 25. Democrat or Republican? I am nonpartisan. What does that mean? What's up, numbskulls? Check out this guy here. Just built this one this morning. One solid chunk of aluminum that I've had laying around for a long time. And I absolutely hate working with this stuff just because I'm unfamiliar with it. It's hard to cut with the saw that I have. I don't know if it's just too wide of a blade, but to make the curves, it just like binds up, you know what I mean? So I drew the thing, you know, I did an outline on the aluminum. I put it on my saw. I have a metal cutting blade, and I got some cuts, you know, through it. It was fighting me, but when I got to the, sorry, first corner, I'm burping today because of this bubbly. Well, and because I'm a burper, but so the bend was kind of rough, man. I'm like, how the hell do you do this? I don't have a coping saw. Is that what it's called? I don't have one of those, and I don't have. I didn't want to do it with like a hand saw. Is that the coping saw? Yeah. So the coping saw is the hand one, right? I have that, and I've made them out of aluminum before using that, and for me, it's just not working out. I don't have the patience and whatever. So, and I don't have a scroll saw. So I think a scroll saw maybe might work a little easier because it's a skinnier blade. So maybe you could get the bends better. So I used my regular Blade Runner saw with a metal blade, but the corners were just sucking, dude. So what I did was I took it back off of there, off of the saw, and I just went around and I made some key drills holes. I was like, I've seen people do this kind of stuff. I don't know if it's gonna, you know, work or not, but I drilled holes around the corners, you know, and then I could get the saw to kind of turn better, but it was still pretty rough. So after I did all that, I ended up taking it to the vise. I stuck it in a vise, and I just used, I have 3 different hand files, and I filed it down as best as I could. And then I went with, I have this little Dremel. I went with a Dremel and like some 80 grit, you know, the Dremel band tubes, whatever the fuck they're called, the drums, sanding drums. And then I got it down to where, yeah, it's tolerable. I'm probably gonna sell it, but I'm not quite finished with it yet. I don't know. This thing is a love-hate relationship right here. I absolutely hate working with aluminum, but I think if I made another one, I'd be more efficient at it because now I can kind of see what I need to do. As far as the feel and everything, I mean, it feels great. The shoot's really nice too. So it's something that, you know, it's the same design. So of course, if you like that design, it's going to shoot good for you. But the metal is nice. Nice to hold. Feels strong, chunky, sturdy. Well, I hit the 40. It spun. Let's see if we can get the 25. Nope. The backdrop made it spin. Oop, hit the top of it, like right where it meets the string. See if we can actually get a good hit on it. Got it. That was a good one. Let's try that pheasant head. Oh yeah. Try drilling holes around the corners. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think, yeah. It's just, all the metally thingies coming off of the drill bit and stuff. You know, it was, yeah, I don't know. It's just not, it's not for me. But Scorgan, what's up, my brother? Ever try using paintballs? I have not ever shot paintballs. I think some people have though. I don't know if any of you other guys in here ever shot with the paintballs. Only thing I've shot really is clay, ball bearings. I shot some, um, like nuts and bolts, weird stuff, just for messing around. Rocks, obviously, when I was a kid. Um, Never shot lead. I've never shot the, what are those little airsoft things? Some people shoot those. PFS, yep. I like that one. Yeah, dude, this thing is pretty, it's coming in pretty hefty, man. I like it. I just don't, I haven't quite decided. I kind of want to put like a mirror finish on it. And then I want to keep this here as rough so it doesn't blind you in the sun. Because any of you guys shoot aluminum, polished aluminum slingshots, if it's a sunny day around the noon hour or so, man, it's kind of hard to see your aiming reference. So I think I'm gonna go over the whole thing, try and get it like a mirror finish sort of deal. Plus, when I do that, I'm gonna find all the defects. So I'm gonna have to go back in there and do more sanding. I'm sure. After I start sanding it, I'll have to do more sanding and figure out where the messes are. But it's good, man, so far. Man, I am missing the can. There you go. It's cold though, I can tell you that. The metal slingshots kind of radiate the cold through your hand. Whoa, that was a mega curveball. Randall. 2000, 3000 grit gives you a nice brush finish without being a blinding mirror. Hell yeah. I have a little bit of that stuff laying around. A little bit of that high grit. It felt good just to make something, man. I haven't been tinkering too much, but now I came back out here and got that one done this morning. Well, not done, but roughed out. Got a couple of frames in the mail coming. Affordable frames. I'll shoot this thing for a little bit. Some HDPE coming from Layton's. I'm really excited to get those. Hopefully I can get those within a week or two here. These ain't ripped or anything. Nope, looking good. I'm not going to tell you which ones yet. Ooh, through the hole. Nipped it. I nipped it in the bud. Whoa, did you hear that one? I love that. When they ricochet and they go, whoa. At the 40, that was a solid smack there. Come on, 25. Ooh, to the left, to the left, to the left. Is that a 9mm? What sand turn your hands gray? Yeah, pretty much. I already had to wash them a few times this morning, man. Whenever I go back inside, I don't want to get that crap all over the place. So I'll wear, I got like a different, well, that one vest that I wear on my live sometimes. I'll wear that out here. And then I got a apron looking thing, because that crap and getting all over your house sucks. Just got a Layton's Alpha from Omega. Pretty happy with it. You got the injection molded one, Michael? Shop Crocs. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, dude, the dust is rough, man. It's everything. Like, you just touch anything. You know, like, thankfully, this one, I put this hoodie on right before I came back outside, and I haven't, like, brushed up against anything out here, but yeah, it definitely will make a mess. What color did you get? I got the gray one. I like that one a lot. It's a good shooter, man. Yeah, it really is, dude. Clipped frame. Uh, I think shoots fabulous in my opinion. You got green? Hell yeah. The gray is the one I grabbed, and I love it. It's a really nice shot. It'd be a cool one to have in the full size, or not full size, but like the custom or whatever, the um, prime fork one. But I like them all. Got too much crap in my pockets now. Let's hang this one up. I'm gonna make a short with that WR1, even though it's not finished. I'm gonna post that short probably after I get done with this live here, just because it's already banded up. And I'll probably do another short with it after I get it all polished up. I've been trying to go through my slingshots when I'm doing these lives and shoot different ones. I also have that same Don, but the Uncle Dean version. Got the 40. Ooh, 25, 25. Sorry if that offended you. Kind of snuck up on me. Oh yeah, pheasant head going down. See if we can ring the bell. Digging a snow rut right next to it. There we go. I think Rex made a video yesterday about tournament season coming up. That means should I actually like shoot and practice? I don't want it to take the fun out of it. Once you take it too serious, for me, it takes all the fun out of it. Hear all the geese. I don't know what the hell they're doing. There's like zero tournaments up there, huh? I'm surprised that there's not even like one. But you guys are probably more into other things, right? Like more outdoorsy, like riding bears into town and stuff. Curling. Is that really a thing? Hockey for sure, right? Maple syrup drinking competitions. Hell yeah. I think Canadians probably ain't that much different than we are, huh? Y'all a bunch of jamokes. Northern jamokes. Maple syrup and drinking competition. God, dude. It always reminds me of Super Troopers. It was my own fence. Don't worry. No neighbors were involved in this filming of this video. There we go. Got the 40. I've been looking for a way to watch Strange Brew. It's been a while since I've seen that. I mean, I haven't watched a good adult movie. Well, not that kind of adult movie in a long time. Just watched Zootopia. That was actually a really good movie. Hoping to watch the Packers lose here in a little bit. That's always fun. Damn, 32 likes, man. I'm a big dog now. Thank you, guys. I'm shooting clay, and this is a Titan Hunter S90, in case anybody has just joined us. That is a series of slingshots made by Chris Graffin. Is that his name? I always forget. Apologize. His line of slingshots is fabulous. I don't think you can go wrong with one of these guys. Should we start a wage war in 2026? Yes, we should. And nobody should pay their taxes. Let's see what happens. YouTube Premium Lite, so all my movies on here are commercial free now. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, we got Prime, Netflix, Hulu, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes I miss the old days of just cable and DVRs and stuff, man. It seems like we're almost going back to all that crap. The amount of different subscriptions you gotta have and streaming services, it doesn't even make sense anymore. Alright, let's see if we can get top to bottom. 25 is not my friend today. First shot was above it, second shot was to the left of it. That one tickled it, but I don't like it. I'm gonna get a better hit. High. Popping that clay. Everywhere but the target. You're very hungry? How many girlfriends I got? It would take me a little while to count. Definitely quite a bit. Custom builds. Thanks for asking, though. If you want to be one of them, you can. You can hit me up later. Take out squares with that thing. I could. If I had one up there. But I don't. So I won't. I wouldn't hit the grill. It's funny, when you've been shooting long enough out here, you can know exactly what the things sound like when you hit them. So I can identify all the different things in my backyard that have gotten hit by ricochets, and that was the grill. Remember when they switched from Betamax to VHS and you had to get a new VCR? Dude, you remember the old VCRs where they had the remote on the wire that would go all the way to it? I barely remember that, dude. I don't think beta was a thing when I was younger, but I do remember when we got our first VHS. I remember having a black and white TV for our, like, just barely, dude. Like when I was super young, man. My parents weren't huge TV watchers when I was young. They, fell into the trap as they got older. So we had a color TV most of my life, but that black and white TV we kept in the back room. And it just kind of sat there and collected dust. But I remember having to switch from UHF and VHF. Oh, got the 40. And having to try and finally got that 25. Dead center. Wood frame. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I remember all that. How many push-ups can I do? Probably like 5, maybe. I don't know. I haven't done push-ups in a long time. So I don't have a good answer for you, custom. How many can you do? I'm guessing like 300. Gentleman's TV. It had the built-in stereo system, record player, everything. Question is, was it fake wood? Just the plastic with the wood grain on it, or was it real wood? That can's getting beat up quite a bit from this clay, man. Kind of surprised. She was real coming in at about 500 pounds. Hell yeah. You see that the first one that I really remember, the black and white one I was talking about, that thing was pretty heavy, but it wasn't wood. It was just black plastic, and it had the bubble, front or whatever. And then our regular TV was just a regular TV. They had the big plastic thing sticking out the back for the picture and all that. What's up, Mike? How are you, man? Glad you came in. I'm not a huge fan of snowball fights, custom. If you want to, though, I mean, I will. Um, I won't do it, for the fun of it. I'll just do it because you asked me so nicely. Hide a rock in there for good measure. Oh, hell yeah. 8 tracks were phased out by the time I was around. Cassette tapes were the thing of the day. But I had a couple of uncles who had 8-track players. But that was never a thing. It was always cassettes, and then switched over to CDs. The Discman, that was awesome. Swinging. How are you, bootlegger? Mr. Mike. Glad you popped in. No rocks with the snowballs. Hated 8 tracks. Didn't they like switch halfway through a song or something? Like it would flip over or something? I remember my family members who did have them always complaining about them when they were around. But yeah, we never even had a single one in the house, man. We had records. We definitely had records. Today I'm shooting clay. Uncle Larry, when did you sneak in here, man? How are you, brother? How you been, man? You can't fast forward? Hey, I'm 47. 47. I remember records. My mom was huge into records, so she had all those little tiny ones. Little 45s, I think they were called, and the 33s were the big ones. Whoever asked, I'm shooting clay ammunition from the Walmart edition here. Just kind of burning through those. Damn, son. Day 3, no vape. Wow. That is good, dude. You're popping them pouches, though, ain't you, punk? No, that's really good, Mikey. I'm glad for you, man. I'm not on day 3. But like I said in my last live, I've cut it down drastically. No worries, Larry, man. You are definitely a high comment person on my videos, and I always look forward to them. But if you don't, I don't expect you to leave a comment or watch all my videos, Larry. But I'm glad that you do. It's really fun to interact with you. I love it. It was really fun chatting with you too, even though you kept saying I was being bored with your stories. That's not exactly how you said it, but trust me, I wasn't. I enjoy talking to people and listening. I don't need a sub that bad there, Custom, but thanks for the offer. What's up from Brazil? How you doing, Brazil? Good for you, Mikey. I'm glad that you did it, man. I'm glad you pulled the plug on that thing. I'm getting there. I could probably quit at any time, to be honest with you, because I don't take it to work anymore. I go about 11 hours without even touching it. And at home, it's the nicotine level is so low now. It's not even like that. It's strictly a habit. It's like a physical habit that I have to get over with. It's like a crutch or whatever. You reach to it, and then after a while, you don't even realize you're reaching for it. It just becomes a habit, you know. I'm close though, but I'm glad you're doing it, man. You're too young to be having the COPDs or whatever it is. Do it. You need lungs. I know, right? Only reason I quit smoking was I live out here in the bush. You ever busted a window with that thing? I have not busted a window with this thing. Um, I've been very fortunate with that. I've had some ricochets that were questionable, but nothing ever broke a glass yet, just because nothing has hit it. If I were to hit it, one of the windows, I think it would break. But thankfully, I'm pretty good about it and not shooting too recklessly. Pheasant head. See if we can hit him in the beak. Oh, eyeball. Oh, that's a beak shot. Right in the beak. Oh, that would have been. If he had a mohawk, it would have hit it. Oh, right in the throat. I've been thinking about quitting smoking, but just love my smoke. Yeah, I don't know, man. Magic Jobby, what up, brother? Alcoholic thinking about quitting. That is one thing I have overcome. I have been alcohol free for a long, long time. I've got two habits: slingshots and motorcycles. Yeah, motorcycles can be habit forming, that's for sure. I grew up riding, rode my whole life. Gave it up about 10 years ago. Don't have a motorcycle at all. I got my first one when I was like 8 and rode my whole life and then gave it up. Don't drink, just smoke. How many push-ups can Williams do? He can do at least 10, I'm guessing. Never seen him in person. He might be a buff dude who can do 500. I have no clue, but I can tell you that he is definitely addicted to slingshots. Uh, and he has been a huge supporter of um, me being able to further my building career. So I thank him for that. As far as push-ups, I don't know. Wow, that one went flying back, dude. Oh, got the 40. Give me that 25, you punk ass. Got it. Let me see if I can get the... Got the chicken head. If I get the bell, we got a full round here. Come on, bell. Dude, full round. Hey, Mikey. Clicky catapults. Oh, you switching your name? Whoa, oops. 40,000. Is that 40,000 or 40? Yeah, right. We're the dealers. You ever had rip rolls? I have not. How'd your blowing up shit in the desert go there, Mikey? Did you have fun? I don't know what rip rolls are, bud. Please tell me. I may have had them. I have no clue. All right, here we go. Brothers had a blast. Oh heck yeah! You're shooting like firearms or blowing up stuff with like dynamite, man. What were you doing? Flaming arrows of death. Chucking spears. All right, let's see if we can try top down. Starting with the pheasant. Got the pheasant. Back to the pheasant. Missed the pheasant. There we go. Right in the old eyeball. Damn. My brothers had a blast. Good. Do I like motorcycles? I love them, man. But like I said, I quit riding them about 10 years ago. Sold the last one that I had. Growing up, my dad, my brother, me, a lot of my friends, we had a big old giant group of guys that would always go out riding. Took out the shotties and a bunch of watermelons. Oh, hell yeah. That's good times right there, man. Hell yes. This ammo here, we tested it on the Crony last week, and it's coming out 250 feet per second. Yeah, about 250. For clay ammo, it's it's pretty light. I think my whole target is like kind of shifting a little bit every time I hit the that one down there. It seems like it's pitching to the right a little bit. Yeah, about 250 feet per second. When I shoot steel, it drops down to about 225 is where I like it for target shooting. All right, let's shoot this guy again until my hands freeze. Anybody new who joined, this is a work in progress. Made it this morning, rough cut. Need to sand it down some more. All right, man, take it easy, Mikey. Can I bust a bottle? Yeah, I definitely could. I don't like picking up glass in my backyard though, so I'm not going to. That's the problem with glass. It's super fun to shoot, but you got to pick it all up. I don't want to have a bunch of shards of glass laying around in the backyard. This thing's cold. Where can I buy it from? This one here was not for sale yet, but I do have a website. It's called DeeeZ Currently, I have very minimal inventory, but same old story, same old story, same old song and dance. I'm slowly building them. I made a bunch of lanyards yesterday, so that's cool. I got a bunch of camo. Ammo for small game hunting, I'd probably use 9.5 millimeter ammo. 8 millimeter can do the job for like rabbits and stuff, but if squirrels are a little bit tougher, I don't hunt, but I know they're a little bit tougher. I would shoot a little bit bigger ammo for those guys. I'm gonna have 4 different kinds of camo lanyards loaded up whenever I get some slings too. Whenever I get some stuff made, so that's cool. And then I put a couple of ranger beads on them this time too. Not on all of them. I think I did 4 of them with the ranger beads. Light ammo, hell yeah. Thomas, what's up, my brother? Yeah, Scorgan, you're probably a hunter, right? Let them know what the scoop is. I only shoot rodents, and rodents are good enough for 8 millimeter. 8 millimeter is good enough for rodents, I should say. Lead, I'm sure, is dense, right? Heavy. But 9.5 steel, I know for a fact will work. So you could use that, depending on what you're going to shoot. You're not a hunter? Scorgan, come on, man. I had you played out as a rugged hunter deep in the bush. Well, you still might be. Dogs or cats? If I had to pick between those two, dogs. I'm not much of a cat guy too much, just because I'm highly allergic. I don't know what the deal is, but cats make me sneeze. It's not that I don't like them. I'm sure they're very lovable. But yeah, dogs, for sure. I do a lot of bird, small game with a bow, and I want to try this for hunting. Hell yeah, man. Birds are you can take them down with a piece of clay if you wanted to, but I wouldn't suggest it. Yeah, I got that one next to me, the Chris Graffins. It's still hanging up on the clip there. Um, I've been trying to bring a different slingshot out every time that I shoot lately on my lives, but this one I haven't brought back in the house yet. It's still chilling. Cats would keep those rodents out of your place. Yeah, but they'd take away my moving ammo, MD. Come on. Or my moving targets, I should say. Sorry, brain fart. I would sign that for you custom for sure. You have a Kangol with BBs. Yeah, no, I like this one a lot, man. This one's nice for sure. This I got on a trade with Mikey, I think. Actually, I think I traded him. Traded him something for this. I think it was my 701. I had an all aluminum 701, and I think I traded him this for that. Maybe he just gave it to me. I can't remember. Yeah, clay works for birds too. Don't ask me how I know. But I think I would probably shoot 8 millimeter steel if you're trying to hunt a bird. I mean 9.5 obviously would just tear them apart. I'm sure, break their neck, explode their brain. But if all you had was 8 mil, you could definitely take down some birds. I like aluminum ones. No, I don't hunt Dixon. You know, Uncle Larry, I don't know for sure. Yeah, I have asked. I had a couple of messages with the guy who's running it. I can't remember his name right now. John Mannon or something, Mayan or something like that. He reached out to me, super nice dude, and asked me if I was interested in doing the vendor or just participate at all, or if I wanted to do like a sponsorship thing for the prizes. And right now, I just can't commit to it. It's definitely not a lack of desire, but the work thing, I penciled in ECST because you have to like kind of got to like submit all your days or whatever, and I think I want to go to ECST. So I put that down, and then we always do a couple of camping trips with the family, which I really don't want to miss. Yeah, bike life is definitely chilly. It looks nice. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the Midwest Spring Sling. It's about 4 hours away. It's like 30 degrees today. It's not super cold, but it's not super warm. The sun's out, so it makes it feel a little bit better. But yeah, it's still cold. Last time I checked, we were about to hit 30. Might be a little bit warmer. I don't know yet. Haven't looked. But yeah, it's only 4 hours, Uncle Larry, and it's not that far. So even if I could squeak in there for a day, that would be pretty damn cool. You know, like maybe that was the fence, ricochet. But as far as going there and setting anything up, that's probably not gonna happen. How about you? You gonna go? You're gonna try and go? Yeah, I hear you. I definitely think it's cool that there's more coming out this way. So you got the AIM tournament in Indiana also, and then now the Midwest Spring Sling. Hopefully these will be named tournaments for a long time. Joe, how are you, brother? Uncle Larry could do like one arm push-ups all day, just constantly. What is the deal with the push-ups, man? Yeah, I don't know. I went to ECST the past 2 years, and I kind of want to go again, man. I want a little bit of hopefully redemption, because last year was a weird year. I'd really like to get down like top 20 again. I'd be super stoked if I got like 20. 502. So I say hi back. No-handed push-ups, hell yeah. I don't play any sports AR, but I definitely watch football. Indiana is the epicenter of American Slingshot community right now. Yeah, right? They're pretty good. I'm doing good, Joe. Thanks for asking, man. The good old days. The good old days. Uncle Larry was throwing his weight around. Uncle Larry is a cool dude, man. And so is Luke. Good family. And your wife, too. I can't remember her name. You're all good families, man. It was super cool to meet y'all. I'm glad that I was able to. I just hope we get good weather for the tournament, man. It'd be super cool to have no rain. Try and smack that bell a few times. Ooh, that's a little pouch slippage. Off the pole. Wish you had snow out there. You can have some. I think we're still gonna get some. Girlfriend. Ah, sorry. That's a big difference. It really is. I apologize. Not Luke's mom. Got it. Check. No, Ashley. We don't do any of the harming with the peoples. Luke. If Luke was watching this, he'd probably be like, "What the hell? It's not my mom." Sorry. Either way, Larry, your girlfriend is very nice. Well, the thing I'm shooting the projectiles with is this slingshot here. What I am shooting is clay. Whoa, looks like that. A couple of clay balls. They are 9.5 millimeter in diameter, and I am shooting at a few different things, such as a soup can, a little disc, and a few other random circular targets. Ooh, got the top of the 40. I'll count it. Why not? Let's see if we can get to 25. Got the 25. Damn. All right. Let's try for the pheasant head. I nicked his beak. I'm counting them all, man. They're all knickerbockers. And I got the bell. Wow, clear run. Not yet, Steven. It is closer to arriving, to the best of my knowledge. It's in the United States now, I believe. The way it's tracked is a little confusing to me. It's international stuff, so the tracking is kind of delayed and odd. And I'm still kind of talking to the people who are making it a little bit on how we're going to proceed with this. But I can't wait to get my hands on it, and I hope that I'm still in the and still good to go down this path here. I'm hoping maybe a week. Can we get a tour of your place? You're looking at it. Right behind this camera is only like another foot. It's basically a box. That's what I live in. I don't even have a toilet. I poop in a bucket. First batch will be just 0.5 MD. I'm not gonna go any lower, I don't think. I may keep it small, man. There's a lot of money involved, and I don't have a lot of money like that. So I'm gonna try and keep it very, very simple. Um, I don't think it's going to like take off. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna sell. I don't think it's gonna have a problem selling, but I don't think it's gonna be like I need thousands and thousands of orders. You know, so I don't want to be fully invested. Um, so zero point 0.5 for sure. How many bucket squats can you do though? Yeah, where's what's his name? Customs. How many bucket squats can you do? I'm Colorado, Utah. I'm in Illinois, northern Illinois, near Chicago, just outside of Chicago. Just got my first bag of 8mm ammo, and it's awesome. What taper do you normally use? 20 to 12 is what I have been using lately, but I bounce between that one, and I also shoot 25 to 12. And then 0.5 for steel, for 8mm steel. And then I also shoot 0.4 for clay. But I don't get ridiculous speeds out of them because I don't max them. I shoot quite a few shots in good weather. You know, I could shoot probably 300 to shit, even maybe 1,000. Not quite 1,000. No, it would be like I can shoot 50 shots when I'm timing myself and not going fast in about 5-6 minutes. And sometimes I'll do those 3 or 4 times in a row before work. So before work, I could easily hit 300 shots. After work, if I have time, another two to 300 shots. So 500 shots a day, we'll say. I don't like changing my bands out all the time. That's where I'm going with this. So my tapers and my lengths, I keep pretty light, and I shoot just target for the most part, so I don't have to have blazing fast speeds. So 0.4, 0.5, 25 to 12, or 20 to 12. And I usually cross cut my latex so I don't have to shorten it too much. Most latex rolls are about 150 millimeters wide, or in that kind of range. So I just cross cut them. Yeah, I have more coming, Thomas. Joseph Masenko, how are you, brother? Pouches, I buy my pouches. I don't make them from anything, but these are microfiber, the ones I use. These are sniper sling pit pouches. So the ball sits right into those pits. I've shot leather. I've shot kangaroo pouches, roo pouches. But I like these here, pit pouches from Sniper Sling. They shoot very well for me. They take a while to wear out. You can put them on multiple band sets before they actually have too much fatigue to shoot. Sometimes I just don't rock the boat, you know, like if it's a good setup, I leave it be. Got the 40. I don't mind trying new things, but I always resort back to my old stuff. That was a horrible shot. That was probably the first horrible shot I've had all day. There we go. Got 25. I don't know if I slipped on the pouch or what. That was a weird one. There we go. Deers and hogs. How much does a setup like this cost? This would not be a first time purchase setup. This is a custom build that you probably won't get another one like this. This one here is made by Titan Hunter, and this was probably going to run you in the $60 range if I had to guess. But you don't have to spend that much. There's some out there as low as like 25 bucks, 20 bucks. Or you can make one out of a piece of wood. You know, let's go cut down a tree fork and put some stuff on there. Fairly new, so I appreciate your input. No worries, dude. I would love to answer any questions that I'm able to answer, fellers, ladies, and gentlemen. The pickle quiz. Yeah, I think my YouTube channel is 4 years old now. 4 or 5. So I have tons of videos if anybody's new on here. A lot of this stuff I did answer throughout the years as far as like as I'm learning. That's a lot of the videos I do was me learning things and trying to figure stuff out and then trying to explain it to other people. So yeah, I'm always willing to answer any questions as long as I'm able to. Ooh, got a good run going. Got it. Got the 25. All I have left is the pheasant head. I hit it, but it was right where it meets the post. Oh, I missed the bell. Yeah, no, Chronic, you can go a lot higher than that too. So like Moen Waller, RVA Customs, some of his stuff is very incredible work, and like multiple levels of goodness there, and you'll be every bit of a couple $100 or more to get one of his. But yeah, it is a lot cheaper than firearms and bows, I would imagine, because that stuff just gets ridiculous. I'm running 1.2 flats with both clay and steel. Out of clay at the moment, but make my own when I have it. 15 to 18 taper, too fast with current pouches. Yeah, that sounds like it would be a fast setup, man. See you later, Custom. Hopefully you can break your record for small game. My bow and big game. I got a few. Yep. Take it easy, Scorgan. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I'm hitting that hour-and-a-half mark. I got to roll too, guys. Got to go light my pilot light, apparently, for my hot water heater. I guess it's out. And then I'm going to watch Green Bay lose, hopefully. And on that note, you guys have yourself a good day. I will probably try and do another live Thursday. I'm going to try doing Thursdays and Sundays and see how that works. And shoot different slingshots every time until I run out. So it could be a little while. And I may post a short today. Maybe not. Maybe I'll wait and do that Thursday. Anyways, y'all stuck with me for a long ass time. Thank you so much. Get out there and shoot if you can. If you haven't got one yet, go grab one. OmegaSlingsUSA.com. Yeah, good stuff. Peace out.